He wears several hats at Rightline. He's a trading coach, assists with the optimization of trading strategies and indicators, provides logistical and technical support, and is always ready and willing to assist the Rightline trading community. I don't know how he does it, but here to present how to create wealth hands-free is the incredible Mr. Rory Powers of Rightline Trading. Welcome back to Traders Corner, Rory.
Hey, thank you, Anthony. Thank you very much for that introduction. That was wonderful. Thank you.
You're most welcome.
I'll tell you, it's always an honor to be on Traders Corner. Just a great venue. And man, what a huge audience today. A couple hundred, almost 300 people live. So I'm very grateful for everybody's time. And man, what an exciting time we're in right now. Holy smokes. The election. Wow, what an election cycle. I mean, that was an election cycle like I've never seen before. And all I can say is I'm glad it's over. And the trading since the election has just been outstanding. And I've got a really exciting presentation today on the AI Auto Trader. I've got some Black Friday special pricing. So stick around. I know it's been a long event, but I've got a system here that's leveraging some cutting edge artificial intelligence technology that you've got to stick around and take a listen to. So let's go ahead and let's get moving. I know it's been a long day. First, let's get the CFTC out of the way. This presentation is for demonstration and educational purposes only. It's important to know that I am not a licensed financial advisor. If you're not familiar with the risks that are associated with trading, please do yourselves a favor and consult with a licensed financial advisor. And I just want to start my presentation off with just a very quick testimonial. One of our members, Marcy, happens to be one of my favorites, a really God-loving woman who came to us. You know, we have a beautiful community of traders that really are in all different skill levels and experience levels, starting off from somebody who's completely green on the far left of the spectrum to the seasoned professional that's, you know, just a professional trader on the far right of the spectrum and everything that falls in between of that. So Marcy happens to be on the far left. Okay, she was a complete newbie when she came to us, completely green, had never traded a futures contract in her life. So Marcy came to us very hungry and eager and willing to learn. And in her testimonial, which I'm not going to play, if you want to hear it out of her mouth, I encourage you to go to our YouTube channel. On YouTube, it's Rightline Trading. And she gives just an absolutely beautiful testimonial, which is 100% genuine. And because of my lack of time, I'm going to paraphrase what she shared with the community of traders. What she shared was that the AI Auto Trader had significantly reduced her learning curve. She was able to achieve incredible success as a complete newbie trading the AI Auto Trader. She credits it to the system, the community of traders that support one another in our Discord chat group, the tool set that we provided her, and our team here at Rightline Trading. She was able to achieve 16 funded accounts within the first 60 days of her trading. This is somebody who's completely green at trading futures or trading in general. And listen, I've had the privilege here at Rightline Trading. I've been here for a long time to speak to thousands of traders over the years. And, you know, the success that she was able to accomplish would take you or I, when we first started out, probably 3 to 5 years. So it's a great testimonial, completely genuine. And I think it really provides a great message of what we're able to provide you with the AI Auto Trader. I want to first very briefly recognize my team. It's important to know that I'm part of a very experienced, educated team. We consist of professional traders, and also we have behind the desks professional software coders and developers. and engineers. And it is our goal, our vision here at Right Line Trading, our mandate is to provide our members with an edge when they trade the financial markets. Listen, when we go to trade, when that morning bell rings and 9:30 Eastern comes and the bell rings, we're going to battle. Who we're going to battle against are the other retail traders. So we want to go to war with a bigger, badder weapon than they have. So we want to provide you with an edge over the other retail traders. Well, how do we do that? We have cutting edge software that helps predict the future direction of price. And we've been around for close to 14 years now. And along the way, we've really built a beautiful community of traders that all collaborate and share with one another what's working, and I think even more important, what's not working. So we can sidestep those speed bumps on our trading journey. And most importantly, we do it with transparency, honesty, and integrity. Very briefly, our professional traders, futures traders, Mr. Craig Emery runs our futures trading room. Mr. David the Kushner, he's our professional prop trader. He leverages our software. He successfully sustains 6 funded trading accounts and makes very consistent payouts on his prop accounts. And then last but certainly not least is my good friend, Mr. David Wise. And Mr. David Wise, man, what an options trader this guy is. You know, I always think of Pete Rose, you know, Charlie Hustle. This guy is always hitting single after single with a double and a triple mixed in. He trades options with an 89% win rate. So those are our professional traders. Behind the desks, we have Mr. Brock Miller's my right-hand man. He's a college student. He's getting his degree in computer science. Our software developers, Mr. Charles Sider, has his master's degree in computer science, and he is an engineer through and through. Make sure all the I's are dotted, the T's are crossed. Mr. Sergio Luque Rodriguez. I reside in South Florida, so I have to have a little bit of a Spanish accent down here. And every Tuesday we have Taco Tuesday down here. But Sergio is, what can I say? Sergio is just a brilliant guy. You know, over the years working together with Sergio, I've seen him grow as a software developer. First, he was able to put complex mathematical equations and algorithms and code that was based on mathematical modeling. And now it's progressed to where he's able, thanks to a collaboration that we had with really a world-renowned AI lab, that he's able to code AI coding into these self-learning modules, models into our software in NinjaTrader language. So he's just a brilliant software developer. He has his master's degree in computer science. And our team is led really by just such a great guy, a personal friend, a real man of God. He has his MBA from Cal State. He's an Army veteran, much better man than I am. And listen, this guy, you know, he took over Right Line Trading a few years ago. And Mark Sachs, who was the original owner, really left us a beautiful foundation. He built these indicators that were all based on mathematical modeling, multiple time frame analysis, very sophisticated indicators, and a trading platform. Well, he passed the baton off to Mark Miller, who happens to have his background in automation and robotics. And I'll tell you, it was like the perfect handoff. Mark Sachs passed the baton to Mark Miller, and Mark Miller has brought his experience and those core military values of honesty, transparency, and integrity into every department of Right Line Trading. So that's the team here at Right Line Trading. I'm not alone pulling the switches and flipping the levers. And I always like just to introduce myself. Who's the voice that I hear behind the screen? My name is Rory Powers. I reside in South Florida. I've been with Right Line Trading for about 10 years now. My passions are trading the financial markets and saltwater fishing. Man, do I love fishing. Before I get into fishing and my best catch ever is my beautiful wife. I've been blessed. I have a beautiful wife. She's a registered nurse with a really large insurance company. And we have two beautiful children, a 5-year-old and a 20-month-old. This is a recent picture here on just a few weeks ago on Halloween. We were setting out the candy for the trick-or-treaters that were coming by, and the kids just had such a wonderful time trick-or-treating. But really, my other passion, saltwater fishing. I live right down by the Florida Keys. And this is a recent fishing trip with Mark Miller, Sergio, and myself. We went out and caught some beautiful snapper and grouper. And when the boat got back to the dock, this restaurant here in the background cooked them up, and it was just absolutely the freshest fish that you can imagine. So enough about me. Let's talk about the AI auto trader. The genesis of the AI auto trader was our lack of consistency as traders. Listen, I always like to put myself in the first person, but I want you to know, and I'm not going to name anybody's names. I see a lot of people here that I know very well over the years, and I'm not going to put you out there, don't worry. But really, I think the vast majority of us have experienced setbacks and blown trading accounts and speed bumps on our trading journey. And I'm going to put myself out there. I happen to be probably one of the worst traders. Everybody that preceded me, I can almost guarantee you that they're a better trader than I am. So I'm not going to claim that I'm a great trader. In fact, I'm almost going to claim the opposite. I'm a poor trader, and my track record proves it. And the reason I'm a poor trader, and I'm going to blame it on somebody, here it comes. I'm going to blame it on my old man. It's our genes. Listen, humans suffer from what we call emotional issues in trading. You know, when I first heard, hey, I think you have some emotional issues, I pictured a guy on a psychiatrist's couch with his legs propped up, telling the good doctor how it all went wrong in his life. And that's not what it is in trading. It's something completely different. In trading, emotional errors are we make decisions based on emotion. For me, I love to, leave money on the table. If I see my P&L and I'm watching my P&L, those green numbers start going up real quick, it's almost like a reaction. I can't help myself from grabbing my stop and squeezing it, only to get nicked out and then watch the trade mature in my direction. And I'm there getting sick on the sidelines of all the money that I just left on the table. Or vice versa. If I take a little heat, I start squirming in my chair and I see those red numbers and I don't want to lose my money. And I bail out, even when the technicals are all lined up and price turns around and goes in the direction that I had the position in. I can't begin to tell you the frustration. I think you can feel it through my voice. It's very frustrating to have those emotions get in my way of success. And listen, we've all had these issues. Well, if not all of us, most of us have. There are a select few. It's interesting. I was on Trader's Corner, and I heard a gentleman, a really, really brilliant guy. His name is Christopher Mullen, and he happens to be a professional in this niche. And he did a study. On human personality traits as it relates to trading, and whether or not the personality trait that you have, it lends well to being a good disciplined trader. Well, it turns out there's probably about 10 or 12 core personality traits that we all share to a certain degree and a different degree that makes us all each individuals, that makes us all unique. Well, it turns out And, if just to name a few of these personality traits, you have the driver, the analytical, the emotional. So it turns out that only a few of these personality traits, maybe one or two, lends well to being a good disciplined trader that can channel out all the noise and in a fast moving market be able to identify an entry that has the least amount of risk associated with it and be able to stay in that trade and pull in the meat of the move without moving their stop or getting stopped out in the meantime. So it turns out that, I don't know, how many of you have that one or two personality traits as your core personality, but I can tell you for sure that I do not. And so that's really the most common issue that us traders share is being human beings. Listen, these large institutions and hedge funds, they're not trading on they're trading fully automated systems. 95% of these large institutions and even retail traders now, about 80 or 85% are trading automated strategies. And the reason why they're doing it is because there's no human emotion involved. Sure, we all have bought indicators that don't work or that lack the true proven trading methodology. But listen, it all leads to that same cold, desolate place of blowing out your trading account. You've probably heard the old saying, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. How many accounts did I have to blow to realize, hey, it's time to find another path? That one's just not working for me. So this was the genesis of the AI Auto Trader, and it has been my team's commitment to bring this to an end. This looks like me in the female version. After a day of trading on discretionary trading by myself, you take a winner or two and you feel like you can't take a loser, and all of a sudden you pull one in that's just a massive loser, and you're ready to put that hammer right through the computer screen. Trust me, I know exactly how it feels. So we've narrowed it down to two things that we believe are going to create trading success. Number one, you have to have the proper tool set. When I say the proper tool set, I alluded to in the beginning, we want to provide our members with an edge. We want to have a system that's bigger and badder. To have a proper tool set means to have a trading system that's technologically more advanced than the next guy. Listen, if you're using, let's say NinjaTrader 7 still, and when they have NinjaTrader 8, which is a much more powerful framework and technology, well, obviously, if you're trading on Ninja 7, you're going to have a disadvantage. So you want to have the most technologically advanced system when you're trading the financial markets. You need a system that's going to be able to identify risk, get you in at the most opportune times, and get you out before price reverses. And ideally, number two, because we all suffer from these human emotions that get in our way, ideally, we want a trading system, or in this case, a strategy. NinjaTrader 8, a strategy is an automated system, an automated strategy that can get us in and out, all on decisions that are based on the data, not emotions. All data-based decisions. And I bring this slide up on NVIDIA because I don't know if you're aware of it or not, but if not, I'll bring it to your attention. We happen to be in the midst of an AI revolution, the likes of which some people are comparing to the invention of the automobile. I truly believe that we're just scratching the surface on the full capabilities of this technology. If you look at NVIDIA, at the price per share, in just the last year, it's gone up 245%. NVIDIA owns they have the largest market cap in those chips that create the AI. So, and they're coming out, actually, they've already started delivery in fact, on November 20th. They're going to be releasing their earnings for the previous quarter. And they just started delivering in the last month of October the new chip that they've just come out with that's 30 times faster than the one that they had previously come out with. So this earnings call should be very interesting to see. And I anticipate this graph to keep going up with NVIDIA. So this system leverages artificial intelligence. What are the benefits? Well, the benefits is, I like to call them bonehead mistakes. And man, can I do them? There's no more overthinking, hesitating, making bonehead mistakes. Even if you're not familiar with a trading platform, I've talked to hundreds of traders, and even myself, who's very proficient at NinjaTrader, still to this day in a fast moving market stumbles and bumbles and slips on a banana peel, and sometimes it costs me dearly. Well, this eliminates all of those overthinking, hesitating human errors that we make. It's going to place our stop and our profit targets in the most ideal locations, and that's predetermined by our proprietary AI technology. And I'm going to go into a little bit of the minutia on that, just a little bit, just so you have an understanding of the technology that we're leveraging here. So it's going to place your stop and your profit targets in the most ideal places. There's no more mismanaging trades, cutting our winners short, bailing out on a winning trade too early. And if you're a prop trader, stick around. I've got some game-changing prop trading strategies that we've integrated that we're actually going to include for free in our Black Friday special. So stick around if you're a prop trader. I've got some exciting information to share with you. I want to get a little bit into the minutia, though, about why our system, how it works. How does this AI work? I get calls every day. What's the logic behind this? And listen, the elephant in the room when you talk about an automated strategy is always what's happened in the past. I've purchased strategies in the past too that just didn't work. They just weren't consistent. The problem with them being when market conditions change, they're no longer profitable. In a trending market, they might do wonderful. But then if the market goes sideways on us, if it's a ranging, choppy market, we get chopped to pieces. Well, once market conditions change, the strategy gets stale. Well, as a solution, this AI integration that I'm going to show you is going to change all of that. It's truly a game changer. And the way it works is each one of our bots runs in tandem with what we call a drone. A drone is just like it sounds. It's a strategy just like the bot that has static inputs on its strategy parameters. They're static, they don't change. It has a very wide stop and a very ambitious profit target. And it's going to take the trade in tandem with your bot. And what it's doing is sharing a database. And it's telling the bot a number of different things. Number one, it's telling it what the average true range of the market is. Listen, if it's a trending market, we want to be able to capitalize. It's going to tell the bot, hey, right now we're in a trending market. Put your stop up here, and you can put your profit target, an ambitious profit target, and move your stop up some because we don't have to take as much risk. So it's going to place your stop and profit targets dynamically. It's going to change the inputs of the bot to cater to the current market environment. Listen, this is a very news-driven market. We can go from a choppy, ranging market to one that goes off like a rocket ship and starts trending on a tweet, now that Trump's back, on a tweet or a news report. Throughout the week, we see the ABCs of the federal government releasing these economic news reports, and these investors and hedge funds and large institutions are doing what they call sector rotation. They're rotating their equity from one asset class to the next to take risk off. So these news reports are driving the market, and we want to have a system that's going to continuously adapt to the ever-changing market environment. So one way we do it is it's going to place your stop and your profit targets in the most ideal locations. The second way the second AI integration we've made is a self-learning model called pattern recognition. The markets are very symmetrical throughout the day, and throughout just about every trading day, there's repeating candlestick pattern formations that will appear on your charts. And when those appear, our system learns what happens next. And it learns the percentage of how many times it happens. And that machine learning model will start making reactions to those bearish or bullish engulfing candles. And there's about 7 or 8 different candlestick formations that the system is going to learn to get you out of trades to lock in profits, or to keep you in the trade to maximize your profits. The third way our AI integration works is the drone is running 23 hours a day. I know this is a lot of information and I'm talking quick, but very briefly, the drone runs 23 hours a day. The chart on my left is representing, on the x-axis on the bottom, is each half hour of the day from 8:30 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. So throughout the entire trading session, it's showing the P&L, how much it made or how much it lost and what time it did it. So over the course of 2 weeks or a month or 2 months, what happens is the drone will tell the bot when historically it's the most profitable. And the bot will only run during those optimal times. I always get, hey, Rory, can I enable this and go to work? I have a job, or I have to take the kids to school, or I get phone calls. The answer is yes, because the bot will dynamically change its inputs to only trade during the times of the day that it's most profitable. So those are the 3 core integrations of our artificial intelligence. Now, if you have a question, I know I'm talking a little fast, and I want to respect your time. I know it's been a long day. Please, it's only Anthony and I in the room. If you put your name and your number in the chat box, as soon as I'm done, I'll give you a call and I'll answer any questions that I just didn't have time to get to today. Just put your name and your number in the chat box and I'll be happy to answer your questions. So let's keep moving. I see a lot of questions in the chat box. Now, the AI Auto Trader, if you decide to come aboard, you're going to receive our full portfolio of strategies. The full portfolio, I like to refer to it as the full Monty. The system is trading 6 instruments simultaneously. All of the index equities, the futures index equities, the NASDAQ, the Dow, the Russell, and the S&P 500. And we've also added crude oil and gold. So we have a beautiful diversified portfolio of strategies that's really keeping its finger on the pulse of the market. And what I would like to do is just to show you the results that we've been getting and that our members have been achieving, so you get a good idea of what you can expect. The first one I want to highlight is the ES. The ES, man, I'll tell you, I've tried to trade the ES a number of times, and it's very, very difficult. The ES, man, we've got a strategy on the ES. It leverages a 30 range bar type, and it's an ABC entry, meaning it's leveraging all of our entries. And let me show you the results on this. Ever since the election, I'm going to start from the election and then we'll go back a little bit. Right after the election, from November 5th to November 15th, trading just one E-mini. Now these, keep in mind, they're very liquid instruments. There's a very small bid-ask spread. There's no problem getting our fills with these, even with stop limit orders. So trading just one contract, this strategy in just from the 5th to the 15th, probably 8 or 10 trading sessions, is up $6,500.30 after commissions. After commissions, trading one contract. This isn't a hypothetical or a back test or a strategy analyzer. This is the real deal Holyfield on a live market. In fact, I'm going to go to YouTube because we're very transparent. I think something that distinguishes us from our competitors and our new owner, Mark Miller, God bless him, has all of our traders live on YouTube every day of the week, Monday through Friday. And this is Mark trading our system live on YouTube. And just to give you an idea, this happens to be the NASDAQ strategy. But you can see he's trading our NASDAQ scalper here. And our NASDAQ scalper, you can see he's trading his live account. Whether you trade a prop account, a live account, or a sim account, it makes no difference. This is going to get almost the exact same fills. On the left is a sim account. On the right is a live account. And he's in this trade here on his live account. And you can go back on our YouTube channel and you can see historically every session for the last 4 or 6 months. So, and I want to personally invite you. I'm going to put a link in the chat box. I want to personally invite you next week to come check us out for free on YouTube. And I think what you're going to find is this system is going to blow your mind. Anyway, let's get back to it. The ES30 range, $6,537 since election day. Let's go back. You know, a lot of people say, Rory, you know, that doesn't impress me. It had a good couple days. But what about a month? What about 2 months? Let's look back a couple months. From September 14th to election day, it was up $21,000 trading one contract on a live market. On a live market, $21,000 on the E-mini. You add those 5,000 or 6,000 since election day, you're looking at about $26,000 or $27,000 trading one contract on the E-mini. That's incredible. If it wasn't recorded, I'd have I could see where you couldn't believe me, but everything is recorded. The other strategy I want to highlight is our NASDAQ. Man, we've got some NASDAQ strategies that are just so much fun to watch. That's one of them that Mark Miller was just showing you. We have a 2-minute bar type leveraging our retirement plan. We have a scalper strategy leveraging an 8-unit Renko. We have a 15 range. That's a really fast one on a haymaker, and a 30 range. So we've got a number of different data series that the system will fire off trades on. But to give you an idea of the results in October, from October 1st to the 31st, trading one contract on that 2-minute retirement plan, we're up $5,297.50 on an Apex account. 2-minute retirement plan, just under $5,300, trading one contract after commissions, okay? And that's on the retirement plan. On the 8-unit Renko, that's the one I just showed you, Mark trading live on YouTube, $9,328 in the last month, trading just one contract, in full automation, And I want to touch on the prop trading. I promised I would. The 1-day pass. Let me set up my next video, and I'm going to respect your time. Don't worry. The 1-day pass. What the 1-day pass is, prop traders. No more blood, sweat, and tears passing your evaluation accounts. We've got a solution to get you funded and get you funded quickly. We call it our one-day pass. The one-day pass, and I'm going to set up our next video, leverages the maximum amount of contracts allowable for the size evaluation that you're running. So for example, you have a $50,000 evaluation. The maximum number of contracts that you're allowed to trade is 10 contracts. If you're trading 10 contracts, in order to pass your evaluation on the NASDAQ, you need 60 ticks for $3,000. Okay, so this strategy is going to trade 10 contracts, and we're going to add in a couple of ticks for slippage and commissions. So it's going for 62 or 63 ticks. And it's only going to trade, listen to this, during the half hour out of the day that historically it does the absolute best. And it's right around 10:30 in the morning. It's about an hour after the market open. So this video shows the spirit of that one-day pass. This is Mark again. He's using a trade copier. He's trading 6 evaluation accounts on a copier. His system takes the one-day pass, gets into the trade. When he gets within 10 ticks of his profit target, the stop pops up, and we call it our profit window. All of our strategies have what we call a profit window. If we get to 10 or 20 ticks to our profit target, our stop swings up and locks in some really nice profits. On that trade, Mark passed 6 evaluations on the one-day pass, trading the NASDAQ. So the one-day pass can get you over the hump in very short order. And then we also have, once you've passed your evaluation, we have what we call our PA account templates. The PA account templates are much more conservative than trading 10 contracts at once. Now we want to sustain the funding, and we want to get you consistent payouts. We're not going to do that going for an all or nothing trade like we could do on an evaluation. On the evaluations, we go all for one, and statistically we're about between 30 and 50%. I always like to kind of under promise and over deliver. So I always say statistically, let's call it 1 out of 3. 1 out of 3 evaluations. If you buy 3 evaluations and you traded them all on our one-day pass, 1 out of 3, you have a very good chance of passing. So once you get the PA account, everything changes. We have integrated into our software. We will follow the rules that Apex and these other prop firms makes us follow. Let's face it, the main advantage of prop trading is we're not risking our own capital. If we take a big loss, it doesn't hurt as bad. It's not as painful. The downside is they have these rules. The trailing drawdown, the 30% consistency. We've integrated in our software safety precautions that will prevent you from blowing out your account or breaking any rules. So you don't have to worry about that. We have very conservative strategies. To give you an idea, to show you one just over the last week on the PA account, our PA account strategy was up $784, trading just 1 contract. It has very little drawdown, $167 of drawdown to make $784. That's on 1 contract. It only took 12 trades the whole week. A lot of people vision a strategy that fires off trades like a machine gun. This one took 12 trades the whole week and was up $784 with very little drawdown. So if you want to keep your funded account, having these PA templates is going to be key. Those are going to be included in this Black Friday special offer. So all of the robots that we're offering today have all been integrated with this advanced machine learning algorithm that's going to run on your computer. And let me tell you this, if you haven't seen the system, it is, man, it is a powerhouse. That's the best way that I can explain it. So let's get to the special offer. Traders Corner, we love you. Black Friday, in the spirit of Traders Corner and Black Friday, this is our best pricing you're ever going to see. We're going to provide you, number one, with probably the best customer support of any vendor out there. And don't just take it from me. Go to Trustpilot and check out the reviews on our AI Auto Trader and our customer service. I'm not bragging or boasting. I'm very proud to be able to show you those type of reviews because not only do we do a white glove installation, if you're totally green at trading and you've never traded before, or Ninja Trader gives you the goosebumps when you hear the name Ninja Trader, don't worry. We have a team that's going to remote onto your computer and set the entire thing up for you. We're going to meet with you on a regular basis and go over the performance and guide you and teach you the methodology of how to extract money from the markets using the AI Auto Trader. So it doesn't just stop after we've installed it. We're not going to wish you good luck and wave goodbye. That's really the beginning of our relationship. We want to establish a win-win relationship that's ongoing, where you could tell your family and friends that you're making money with us. You're going to get the masterclass modules. We go into depth of the indicators the system is leveraging and all of the conditions and triggers of our strategies. In fact, even how to backtest and optimize your own. You're going to be with us every morning on YouTube Live. This is the full transparency. Even before you buy the system, come and take a look at it. I've talked to so many traders that have jumped in head first and wound up with a big bump on the head. That's not the case with us. Everything is transparent. Go to the YouTube channel, watch a couple of weeks or a couple of months of the system, see the results that it garners. There will be no surprises. We're going to trade the system with you live every morning from 9:30 to 11:30. And then after that, our options trader, David Wise, comes on and does a magnificent job trading the SPY super system. But you're going to trade it with us every morning for free as part of your membership. You're not going to pay anything extra to trade with us on YouTube. Here it is, the full Monty Black Friday. This is the special. This is the pricing. I'm telling you, if you've seen my presentation before and you haven't come aboard, this is the best chance. This is the best price. This is our Black Friday special. Site-wide, if you go to rightlinetrading.com, it's not just the AI Auto Trader. Site-wide, we're offering free trials to all of our trading rooms, 50% off on all of our software. We're blowing out the best pricing in the company's history right now. So let's get back to our special offer for the AI Auto. The AI Auto comes in 3 sizes, the membership. I want to make it clear, though, that whether you do the monthly or the lifetime, you're going to get the same thing. You're getting everything, okay? Everything. For the monthly membership, normally it's $6.99 a month. We have a coupon code that's already embedded in the link, and my associate Brock, who happens to be here, is going to place that link in the chat box. So that link will be in the chat box. With that link, you can sign up for $4.99 a month. A much better value is going to be the annual membership. The annual membership is normally $29.99. And during this Black Friday special, it's $14.99 for the year. If you do the math on that, divide by 12, it breaks down, I think, to about 100, if I remember correctly, about $115 or $120 per month. For $115 or $120 per month, to be able to have this trading system do your trading for you, I'm telling you, it's going to be a game changer in the trajectory of your trading career. If you have the means, the best value is the lifetime. Normally it's $49.99. We're giving you a 50% discount for Black Friday. $24.99. It's a one-time payment, and you own it forever. One-time payment of $24.99. We do accept PayPal and PayPal later. PayPal later, isn't that great? You don't have to pay it today. Well, I pay today. You can pay it tomorrow. The best part about pay later with PayPal is there's no interest. They'll allow you to pay over 6 months interest free. So if you have decent credit, I'm not sure what type of credit rating you need to have, but it's pretty easy to get. Most of our members get it without a problem. So that will allow you to pay any one of these 3 options over the course of 6 months, completely interest free. And I want to just end my presentation with just a few more testimonials, because I think it's important to see not only Marcia, but some of our other members and the success that they're having. One of our members, Steve C., brilliant guy. On the spectrum we were discussing between beginner and professional, I put him at the far right of that spectrum. He can design and develop these strategies on his own. In fact, he shared with our community the NQ scalper that everybody's been crushing it with. He shared it with the community on November 4th. And by November 12th, not even about a week later, my good friend Sood was able to trade that NQ scalper and get 3 accounts funded, put him over the hump at $53,000 in one day using that NQ scalper drone. So Sood, congratulations. He's having tremendous success. Simon, my good friend across the pond, he's in the UK. Simon, it's not unusual for him to make $15,000 or $20,000 in a single trading session. In one day, leveraging our most powerful bots. Very doable. Simon does it on the regular. And Limit Up posted in our Discord some game-changing results. So we have a lot of members that are getting very nice payouts. They're passing the evaluations, and also we have members trading a live account, completely automated, doing extremely well. This is Steve on his own account here. And the last testimonial I wanted to show you, Suzanne is a great member of ours. She was trading Take Profit using these bots. But one of my favorites is from Gary Sparks. Gary has been a member with us for many years. He's very quiet, very humble guy. And, he was on YouTube, and one of the other people that were on YouTube were asking a few questions because the system was doing really well, and he was very curious. And he was asking Gary some questions during the session. And Gary mentions to him, if you look at this testimonial of this thread at the very bottom here, Gary mentions that he has purchased bots from some of our competitors. But what he says at the end is that right line trading is superior to these other vendors. And I have to credit that to this AI integration. This technology that we've integrated into our system has been a complete game changer. And the system, the more data that's fed into its brain, into its engine, the more powerful and more precise the output becomes. The more data that runs through that engine and the more optimized that bot becomes, this thing turns in to a trading system on steroids. I started out by making a confession. that I'm probably one of the world's worst traders. And listen, in the month of October, trading my Apex accounts, I was able, using this automation, all live on YouTube. You can go back in November and check it out. I was able to make $12,826 on my Apex accounts trading this AI auto trader. Let me be perfectly honest. There's no way in God's green earth that I could put up numbers like that on my own on a discretionary basis. So I want to end with a message of hope. If your trading journey has been a rocky one, if you've hit some speed bumps and roadblocks, and you've blown out some trading accounts, I want to tell you that there is hope. I have a viable path to profitability. Right now, with our Black Friday special, it's the best time to come aboard. And I want to thank you, and I want to thank Anthony once again for allowing me to present here on Traders Corner. God bless you, everybody. I hope you have a blessed weekend. If you have a question, please put your name and your number in that chat box, and I'm going to give you a call. Thanks again, Anthony.
Thank you, Rory. I did see some questions in there, so you'll have to have a look at that.
I will. I'll get to them. Thank you.
You're welcome. Those strategies look amazing, and so do those results. And team, congratulations to you and your team over Right Line Trading on developing such a sophisticated system. Ladies and gentlemen, if you struggle with human error over trading inconsistent results and blowing out your proper live accounts, which I've done more than once, then Mr. Rory Powers over at Right Line Trading has a solution for you. You can learn more by clicking on the link in the chat box. Thanks again, Rory, for making such a generous Black Friday offer for us today.
Thanks, Anthony. One last thing. I just wanted to put the our YouTube channel. So if I want to invite everybody that's in attendance to come join us live, and I'll put that in the chat box now. Thanks, Anthony.
You're welcome. All right. Well, while Rory is doing that, sorry, we'd like to thank everyone and say that this concludes our online trading summit. The staff at Traders Corner wants to thank you all for joining us today. It's been an information-packed event, and we hope you all enjoy the rest of the weekend. The replay will be on our YouTube channel, which I'm going to put in the chat right now as well. So if you want to do the replay, have a look at that. Here you go. And yeah, thanks for being here. Have a nice evening. Continue to work hard at becoming a better trader. It's a lot of discipline. I think that was kind of a common theme today. Have a blessed evening, everyone. We do appreciate you being here with us. And together, let's make some profits.